Those who can, do. Those who can't, teach. Am I right? Jeez. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Do great teachers have to be great players? It's a topic that always seems to come up, and as a public school band director in elementary, middle, and high school for the past 13 plus years, I have some thoughts on it. Right before I get into that though, I want to give you something completely free. It's my masterclass called The Best Way to Create Melodic Solos. In it, I teach you my simple 6-step voice leading process so you'll be able to play more lyrical and melodic solos instantly. Along with the video, there are some PDF worksheets that go along with it as well, and those are also completely free. All you have to do is go to the top of the description down below, and also in the pinned comment, there'll be a link that'll take you right to the free masterclass. Now let's dive back into the video. To cut right to the chase, and I'm sure you saw the thumbnail, but my answer to the question, do great teachers have to be great players, is no. What? Yeah, that's right, and let me explain a little bit. You have to understand first that the most important thing for every teacher is the student. Student learning and transformation, in this case as a musician, is paramount. It's not about how great you are as a player or how many amazing gigs you play or even how you happen to learn the instrument. If you think like this, you probably need to put your ego to the side. I think a great teacher is able to assess exactly where the student is in their journey, what their goals are, and how to clearly and effectively teach them to work towards reaching those goals. Some of the best music teachers out there aren't and weren't the best performers. Some of the greatest athletic coaches out there aren't and weren't the best athletes. How are they great educators? Like I said, they're able to assess their students' strengths and weaknesses, they're able to give them the necessary skills to grow and progress, and they're able to guide that student along in their own personalized journey. Here's a little tip for all of the educators and future educators out there. You are not your students. Students learn in many different ways, and all of them are at different points in their own personalized journeys. Your path to get where you currently are is different than your students' path to where they want to go, so don't teach them solely based off of what happened to work for you in your life. Acquiring knowledge will not turn someone into a great musician. As I record this in 2023, there is actually an oversaturation of information available online, specifically about how to learn to play music. If all of that information is out there already, why do we need great teachers? An effective teacher can take all of those complex skills and all of that knowledge out there and distill it down so it can be clearly translated to the student so they can then use and apply all of that knowledge. Teaching music isn't just playing some crazy line in front of the student saying, "Now you do that." It's actually about saying, hey, if your goal is to play that crazy line, here are the steps to get there based off where you currently are. Okay, well, does this mean it's actually a bad thing to be a great player if you're an educator? No, of course not. Having a deep understanding of the music and the experience of performing it at a high level is actually very valuable as a music educator. Taking the time to truly develop as a musician is a long process that takes skill, determination, and the ability to work through problems and overcome them. I believe if you can go through the process of becoming a very proficient musician and you're performing and recording professionally, and you can distill all of that down and translate it to your students so they can grow on their individual paths, you will be an outstanding and well-rounded educator. And that's been my goal for years, to take all of the knowledge and skills that I've acquired and really use that to help each and every student along their own path. There's one more aspect to this that I want to discuss in this video. I recently asked online for people's opinions on why a large percentage of school music teachers don't regularly perform and record professionally. Obviously, a lot do, but more don't. Here are some of the responses that I got. think you'll notice one main theme through these responses, and that is time. Being a professional musician and being a professional educator are both full-time jobs. Sure, they're related and many people do both, but each of them alone is a career. Just like many full-time educators might not have the time to dive deeply into their instrument, many full-time performing musicians don't have the time to dive deeply into the complex world of education. To wrap this up, I'm now going to answer the question that I asked about why I think a large percentage of school music teachers don't regularly perform and record professionally. My answer: they don't have to, because teaching is about the students' success, not the teachers. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have some thoughts on this, and I'm sure a lot of you do, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to pick up my free masterclass, The Best Way to Create Melodic Solos, and I'll see you in the next video.